Just in the nick of time. Hey, everybody. Hey, Adam and Tim. What's up? Hey, everybody else that's watching. Jason just popped on because he didn't get any sleep today because we did some really cool stuff today. He worked hard on it and he had to sacrifice sleep before he goes to work tonight to do this. So I was going to show on here a screen share of a live video we posted today on the page
Yeah.
of something really neat. If you want to talk about it, kind of explain what's going on with it, go ahead while I'm getting it ready.
Yeah, what's up, guys? So we're looking to do something really cool this year that we've never really done. We've done some charity work in the past.
And a lot of
We
giveaways, a lot of giveaways.
we do contests of some sort throughout the year, usually with something. And sometimes we have some really cool, big, yeah, I guess prizes, giveaways, whatever you want to call them. But this one definitely was the biggest. Um, we if you haven't watched the video yet, we gave away a car today
Yeah.
to deserving, hardworking single mother who needed it. And
Hey,
that's
Adrian.
just a little bit of kind of stuff
Facebook users.
we're about. We like to do those things if we can. We were lucky enough to have a really good partner on this.
Hey,
Absolute Roofing Solutions
Jimmy.
in Fort Smith, Arkansas. They really stepped
Who
up and
was
helped
it?
us.
You gonna say the name
Absolute,
again of the business?
Roofing uh, Solutions.
Solutions.
Yeah,
Kevin from Absolute Roofing Solutions, right?
yeah, that's it. And he saw what we were trying to do. He like believed in our cause and helping people. So he stepped up with the financial part, and he uh, he paid for us a card just to give away to somebody, and that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I want to give a shout out too to the Earthbound Angels Inc. though, because they closed down this last weekend, and I've worked there for 2 years, and they have actually given over 500 children a Christmas in the last 2 years for free. You don't have to do anything but show up and tell them your name, your kids' names, and their ages. And Earthbound Angels Incorporated from Fort Smith, Arkansas, has through the full year, every Saturday, they were open to give backpacks and school supplies and to give um, clothes, diapers, formula, wipes, pull ups, adult diapers, home furnishings, and home supplies like dishes and fans and heaters and um, sometimes even beds and basically anything you would need if your house burned down. Because I can't tell you how many times people came and said their house burned down and they needed everything from the ground up. So they just closed down this last weekend. I'm kind of sad because I've been working with them for 2 years, and it's kind of stinks that the rent for the building we just didn't get. Last year we got a big donation to keep the building open again this whole year. Last Christmas, someone donated enough money to pay the rent for the full year, but this last Christmas was it. Basically, like we had to close down this last weekend, so they did a lot of good work for this area too, and helped a lot of families, and a lot of people have Christmases that didn't have one.
yeah,
So,
that's cool. And we've done stuff with them in the past.
yeah.
And then like you said, you do it. You
When
work
I
with them
first
all the
started
time.
working there, and we had 4 people on our team, everybody from our team showed up to work several different times and help out there. I want to pull up the video,
Yeah, check it out.
and I can't see who some of these people are. It says Facebook user. Do you see the name? I don't think it shows for either one of us, probably.
I don't see anything.
with the little black hearts and then the prayers. All I see is like Facebook user. Hey Nick. Hey Debbie. Hey Adrian. Hey paranormal consultant. Hey Jeremy. Hey Tim.
Uh, so yeah, if y'all want to watch the video, it's on our Not Terror Collective page. I think I shared it on my page where I tried to
And we've
save
done more of this kind of stuff instead
it.
of investigating in the last several months, just so you'll know. That's why you haven't seen us do very much stuff, is because um, a lot of the stuff we do is local stuff, uh, outreach, networking, sponsorship. Jason is one to, try to get us a sponsor for Night Terror Collective. And then he helped a lady that he worked with that he knew had a very huge household of people and worked hard. Hey, Chris, and it didn't have a way to get back and forth to work.
Yeah, she just needed a break. And we tried to get ahead a little bit, and we were able to help her out. So
All right, here we go. Sorry if you hear a dog and a cat in the background.
Around and get riser wearable. We're going to solve that. So if you guys would,
We're going to start it from the beginning.
hey gang, what's up? It's me and Rosie here. Hey, say hi.
Hi. Can you see it?
yeah,
Okay. I couldn't see.
Oh.
It was too bright. I couldn't
So-
see my face.
What we're doing, and the big reveal today is we've been doing a project to give a vehicle away to a family that is in need and can use it, and it's a single mom. It says, having to take chill her kids all around and get riser wearable.
And
We're gonna solve
grandkids.
that. So if you guys would share this video out and then watch, stay tuned. It's gonna be pretty cool. Say something.
It's tilting. So just keep recording till.
Yep.
Yeah. It's funny. It's carrying away from me. It looks odd. And just walking backwards. That looks strange. It looks like a soul leaving a body or something.
I got it in my pocket. Hey, baby. I'm running a little late, but I'll be there.
I just threw the key at you and ran away because she was coming around the corner.
Yeah, running fast with them long old legs. He never runs like that.
Hard.
And the lady has no idea that we're doing this. She thinks she's coming to jumpstart my car, by the way.
Yeah.
So she's in the security vehicle getting the jumper cables out to jumpstart my car because it won't start. And she doesn't know me. She had never seen me before.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. She didn't know who I was or anything.
Yeah.
And there were several other people there. Their boss was there, and there was some other guy standing around watching. And there she is, just doing her job.
Walk closer.
Yeah. I mean, she thought we were coming to beat her up, I guess.
And Kevin wanted to be there, but he didn't get to for some reason. He wasn't able to. She's like, who's these people I never seen and why they recording me?
No.
Oh, I saw the camera and I was like,
Did he just shut the hood?
Yeah.
And explaining to her why he's wearing a Night Terror Collective shirt because she never knew he was on a paranormal team, even though they work together. He hasn't told her yet.
Walk around, man.
And her boss is like, it's okay.
That right there for right
I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you.
scary. I don't know what.
No, it's not scary.
Something scary, don't let me in there.
It's not.
She's not in distress.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't need help. She doesn't need to jump, but she does need to get out.
Now we're telling her, hey, you gotta get in here and check it what's going.
Yeah, I was introducing myself and explaining my part in this all.
She's like, okay.
I'm still acting like it's my car, by the way. She doesn't really know it's her car yet.
You ever seen one of these? It's a weird, different kind of radio. And you really kind of have
We're
to
like,
sit
yeah,
in
check
there.
out that radio. It changes colors. There's a deal with the paper and the title and everything in it.
And she still has no clue.
You know?
She's just like, what am I doing in here? Like, am I like,
If you want to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band. That's what it's saying.
am I doing an inspection? What am I doing?
And I pull out the title and ask her to read that name on the back. I said, what's that say?
And so she just saw her name on the title of the car, or the car title.
This is your car.
And it works and it runs too. Oh my God.
And
Oh,
she's crying.
Everything's done, taken care of already. Everything's paid for.
are you okay?
Oh, yeah. You're going to want to help somebody when you're the perfect person. So,
I think it's good that you got to experience helping somebody like that.
we're trying to help you out.
Because, like, I do it all the time in Earthbound Angels, so you forget sometimes kind of what it's like. You know what I mean? Like when you do it every Saturday,
$100 for you.
and then someone special comes along that really needs your help, and it makes you feel good to help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said something about getting you like something else, but I was like, I think you should make sure it's gassed up and it runs good. And it's like if you could get like a tag or something on it or whatever instead of getting.
And then we know you didn't
That
have
sounds so hillbilly.
I just gave her a couple $100 right
If you
there.
if you want to take a look in there, if you want to
You know, you didn't. I didn't bring this other stuff with me because it was so last minute.
Yeah, we weren't. I wasn't expecting this to actually happen today because of some difficulties he was having.
Yeah. And we bought her some gifts and just let her, because she didn't really have much of a Christmas. So
So he had some money left over because the car was only part of the money they bought some Christmas presents for her.
Whenever you tell me, whatever you want me to do, whenever you want me to end it.
I just keep going.
yeah.
Yeah, I know you've been wanting one of those.
Not every day you get 3 parts.
And she had wanted something she couldn't buy herself for Christmas, so he got her one. He got her some presents that she wanted or would like.
That's one of those cocoa bombs everybody loves. I don't know, never tried.
That's crazy because my mom was just telling me about
What is
those
it?
for Dirty Santa at her house.
I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, well, no, it's one of
Cocoa
those,
bomb?
the
You
milk
put it
on
in hot
and-
milk and it
Yeah.
melts and makes hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, my mom.
Or
Yeah.
coffee. I've heard to
Oh,
put it in
about those.
coffee is what someone told me.
She told me to. Yeah.
This is the best coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know about this bath bombs, guys. I've never tried any of that.
They're all trying to say that I use a bath bomb.
No, that's just.
Hey, I'd try a coffee or a cocoa bath bomb.
Yeah. One definitely will. Oh my God.
And then that you want to reach in and grab that the coffee is in there. It's something I want to show the world.
This is. I'm gonna call this your dork moment.
I know about that coffee. I love that coffee.
Yeah, I mean I like it too, but it's not the only coffee. It's not the best coffee in the world to me.
I want to bring it to the office. I'm just saying.
We can use this. I can use this in the office for everybody. We can all use it. That's awesome. I
Gotta
can
have
buy the
coffee.
Stuff to put it in, or to put. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best gift right there, the coffee pot
This
or
is
coffee
Yeah.
machine
special coffee.
and caffeine. If you're a mom that has to take care of that
What
many
kind of
people,
coffee? You get some good stuff.
Oh yeah,
Good. What is a pig thingy?
that's sausage. Like
Okay, that's what I
sausage.
thought it was. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Heck yeah.
So this is Death Wish Coffee.
Don't drink too much of it. You might have a heart attack. No.
The best coffee ever, and we're trying to get them to sponsor us. So
Yeah.
Death Wish Coffee, we love you.
You know, there's another coffee kind of like that.
And I was like, there is no other coffee.
It's called Bones.
That's
Coffee
what I was
Company.
saying though. Don't put all your eggs
It's
in one
very strong,
basket
so
though.
The Frankenstein
I'll be
coffee.
using it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely be using it. Oh my
I like Bones coffee.
Jason, you are so awesome.
I like
Thank
Dunkin'
y'all so
Donuts.
much. All of y'all are so awesome.
I didn't know we were going to do this for sure today until like 30 minutes ago, so I had to hurry and jump in my car. And I had stuff for like a dinner for you and then a gift card in my wallet, so I didn't even remember to bring that stuff because I was like, I didn't know because he was busy all day doing something with the paperwork or something. I wasn't sure we were going to do it today or not. He said, keep going. Are you talking to me or her?
So, let me show you for a second. We want to thank Absolute Roofing Solutions, Kevin, with those guys. They really kind of made this possible for the financial aspect of everything, and we really, really appreciate his donation and helping out Terry Collective and helping a cause that he believed in. And then he couldn't make it. He had something else he was doing. So
there was a guy over there in his car watching. I thought it might be him.
He really wanted to be here today, guys. We've been talking it up, but just the scheduling, it didn't work. But yeah, he sends his loves, so do we. So there's Janaea, there's Rosie.
Hey.
So this is something we're going to try to do annually. It may not be a car next year. It could be a refrigerator. It could be a washer and dryer. We don't know, but whatever. When we find somebody that needs something,
Or just a Christmas.
That's what we're going to do. And that
Just
reminds me,
Christmas.
this was supposed to happen at Christmas, and there were some things that just fell through. It didn't work, and then so it just worked out now, which is
I'm
fun.
glad it worked because I work at a donation center and we usually do Christmas every year for kids, and this year we didn't get to. And we do like 200 kids for Christmas almost, and we didn't get to do that this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
One other thing, you want to thank Tom for
It's a lot of hard work though.
Oh, thank you.
Aw.
Hi, Tom. Is that the boss?
Yes.
Hi, boss man. Who tricked you to come
He
out
did.
here?
I was just telling Jim, I was like,
That's
what
really
I do
funny.
this time? I ain't do
I'm
nothing.
gonna let you hold that
Oh,
while I
okay.
get the gift card out of there, but
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
have all the food with me because I didn't know for sure until you called me that we was gonna have to come over.
I got you. So, what do you think?
I think you're made of awesome. So awesome. Thank
funny.
you.
Yep, this is me and Rosie have been working on this for a while, and it's like I said, not Terry Collective. We kept it a secret from you for as well we could. I didn't want to talk to you about anything spooky or scary because I knew you might catch on and find it or something. But this is this is your car. It's all you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Oh, it's so awesome.
Well, I tell you what.
What did he say?
Over there. Okay. And then you can drive me back over here.
Okay.
All right, guys. Hey, if you guys would just share this with everybody and let everybody, share the love out there, guys, okay? And Rosie's coming back over here. She got something else for you. And that Switch in there's got a couple games, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Or gas.
Thank y'all so much.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank y'all so much.
Right.
Happy New
Y'all
Year.
awesome. Really, y'all are. Y'all really are.
All right, guys, we're gonna cut out and we'll catch you guys later. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and like I said, do something for somebody, okay?
Well, thank you so
See you guys
much.
later.
All right. Now how do I shrink this down? There we go. Hey guys, if you guys are just joining, I'm guessing you could tell by what we were doing on the video. Hey Chris and TM, who's joined since then. Hey Sam, thank y'all for the love and support. Hey Adam again, Chris, Linda, Debbie, Nick, Michelle. So that was just something that was supposed to happen at Christmas time, but it didn't. So you know what? Happy New Year's to her.
Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a bunch of roadblocks and setbacks and no's and negative stuff, but we just
I'm
kept
going to share this out.
pushing on and made it happen. And like I said too, if it wasn't for Kevin, it probably wouldn't happen. So yeah, it's a really big thank you to him. And take a chance on what we do, and then helping somebody else.
Yes, anybody, even the homeless guy on the road that I helped today on the corner of the street because he was freezing and I thought he needed something warm to drink so he could stay warm outside. Because I mean, I couldn't give him a house to stay in, but
Right.
yeah, and you can tell she was so surprised because she was crying, and I guess that moment of gratefulness and surprise.
Yeah, she was crying a lot, so it was lets us know that we did good for somebody else.
And we don't have a guest tonight. We do have another guest next week, and I'm going to try to book up after that. But I didn't figure we needed one tonight. Hey, Charles, how's it going? So we could just show this video, and then I don't know. I thought I might pull some cards for some of you guys if you want one for the new year. Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
After I share this out.
But that's more kind of the kind of stuff that I think that we
Everyone
should be
do.
doing.
Well, I know everyone should be doing.
That's what I'm saying. We should be doing, especially especially locally. If you can make it happen wherever you're at. With somebody, it doesn't have to be what we did, but anything.
Yeah, look for local charities. I know Habitats for Humanity has a lot of locations. Earthbound Angels was just like a one location place. I mean, they had another branch in Gore, but they don't have like a big community. But like Habitats for Humanity was a place that I almost had thought about going to before I started working at Earthbound, and they have those everywhere. And Salvation Army. They also have Wounded Warrior Project. A lot of Wounded Warrior Project, different buildings, and then what's it called? Sheepdog? Is it the Sheepdog?
Yeah.
I think it's the Sheepdog, and that's a veteran ran project. The Sheepdog community is another thing that you can do. You want a card? All right, I'll pull you a card. They have the Sheepdog thing that I did one of those in Little Rock, Arkansas, but I think they're all over the place. Sheepdog, Salvation Army, Wounded Warrior, Habitats for Humanity. And you don't have to do it, more than one time. But once you do it one time and you do something for somebody else, it's going to start getting addicting and you're going to want to do it more than one time. So, and guess what cards I have? Can you see it?
Yeah.
I don't know where the box is.
It sort of kind of goes all like, even with in the pair. Yeah, that's really cool. It goes where you talking about you preaching and practicing your prayer unity. It doesn't necessarily mean it's just in the paranormal field. It's everybody. We try to do our best to do whatever we can when we can.
And like Carl from Things Network, his family runs a restaurant, I believe. Hey, how's it going, Howard Petrie? And they did a lot of 200 and something dinners on Christmas. That's awesome too. Yeah, I do anything, that's something that's also great and amazing. And I would like to do something like that next year. That's what we should do next year is there's places that I know do that here. And I think it'd be awesome to get the word out about ourselves and also help feed people that don't have means to eat Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner. That's what I think we should do.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to do that. Mm-hmm.
It's definitely worth. It's definitely worth getting. Putting yourself out there in your own community always helps. Especially if you want to do anything that's any type of your local locations and kind of investigate at some point. It really kind of helps to do that networking and people know who you are.
The King of Goblets for Robert. Or wait, is it Robert? No, it was for Charles, the King of Goblets. That is not the page. The King of Goblets. And I mean, one year, like, we just did haircuts, like free haircuts for people. Like Veterans Day, I think it was free haircuts for veterans, or I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Anything like that matters.
Yeah. I just taking a second to read through these comments. I haven't seen that.
Volunteer over the United States. I volunteer at homeless shelters. I love that. There's one of those also that I want to volunteer at. I know the people there. Shelters and soup kitchens for 7 months. I volunteered for the Navajo Indian Reservation in Mexico and a homeless shelter and soup kitchen in several weeks. I'll be going to Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. I'll be volunteering in a mental health clinic as I may be second medium, also affirmative psychologist. Also, I will be volunteering at a homeless shelter. That's awesome. I don't know why this is like all of the goblets except for the king. I don't see it.
Mm.
There.
Really?
Okay. And I don't even know who this character is. I guess it's the alpha vampire from Supernatural. He's the alpha vampire, king of goblets. This tarot card advises you to treat others with kindness and to approach challenges with tact. It came out reversed. What? I don't know what he means. The king of goblets in reverse represents someone who is prone to unpredictable emotional outbursts. Maybe that means like, impulsive, don't stop and think, and count to 10 before you act. You can be manipulative and knows how to exploit others' compassion for personal gain. Oh my gosh, I so know people like this. If you've been dealing with someone prone to this sort of volatility, this tarot card cautions you to be wary of them. So this could also go two ways. It could be cautioning you that someone near you. Hey, Brenda, are you kin to Brenda?
I don't know. I just seen that, so I don't know.
I'm sure her last name is Walker. You could also be prone to having someone near you that you're not aware of that's doing this to you. If you've been dealing with someone prone to this sort of volatility, this tarot card cautions you to be aware of them. Be careful. Look for the signs. And this message is for Charles Rudd. Take what they say with a grain of salt and keep your guard up. So basically just keep yourself protected energetically. Keep yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally and spiritually protected. I think actually, I was going to say none of those are more important than the other. Mentally protected is good, emotionally protected, and spiritually protected. Keep yourself grounded and just be aware of your intuition would tip you off and tell you and alert you if someone is doing something like that to you. Hey, Nick, I don't know what he means about Ricky got his freedom and the neighborhood called the police. I don't know if he's joking or not. Does he mean he went streaking? Or what? Anyone else want a card? Let me know.
Yeah, it's been a really, really, really long day today.
Yeah, no kidding.
But, as you saw, if you watched the video, then it was worth it. Sacrifice a little time, a little sleep. Cool.
Well, that wasn't that long of a video. You had to do a lot of other stuff behind the scenes before that video started and took place.
Yeah. It's been an all day thing since 7 o'clock. Right. Yeah, I don't know, but it worked out. It was cool. So if you guys just come on or whatever, go back and watch the video on our Not Collective page or this video after it's done. share it out so people can see and just get that, feeling of helping somebody else.
The Page of Blades in reverse. That's Kevin Tran from Supernatural. Page of Blades in reverse. The Page of Blades reversed represents a figure much like Kevin in the apocalyptic world who reluctantly uses his gifts to help the Archangel Michael devastate the world. Though Kevin feels like he does not have a choice and he needs to help Michael to get into heaven, he causes a lot of damage for others. Check my inbox. So the Page of Blades, it sounds like the Ace of Spades. It makes me think of that song. Though Kevin feels like he doesn't have a choice, he causes a lot of damage for others. He's trying to buy his way into heaven. He still causes a lot of damage for others. So at what cost, basically, are you going to sacrifice other people's happiness and life and way of being for your own wishes, I guess, for yourself? This tarot card reverse advises you to recognize the potential consequences of your actions. Really think through things rather than making impulsive decisions. That is so weird because the last card was talking about making impulsive decisions, basically, but kind of almost like emotionally unstable impulsive decisions. Oh.
Hey, did you get your little Zotair thing to work yet?
I did not, but I just got batteries today.
Take my bullets, but you can't take my freedom!
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I figured you were going to play it.
I'm not sure what's happening here, but I see a baseball bat. All right, Brenda. So this card is saying not to sacrifice a lot of stuff from others or sacrifice or trample on anyone else's path or their purpose or their mission to gain some kind of to get self-gain or for self-motivated reasons or motives, purposes. And it says that you are being advised with this card. It's the Page of Goblets in reverse. And it's Kevin Tran from Supernatural. Recognize potential consequences of your actions and really think through things rather than making impulsive decisions. Hey, Paranormal Nation Radio, is that Carl? I was just talking about you earlier.
What's up, guys?
Just a few minutes ago. And about all of the dinners, the 200 and something dinners for Christmas. Oh, Ricky is on here watching. How's it going, Carl? I was talking about you doing the 200 dinners for Christmas and what we were going to do next year in the community for Thanksgiving or Christmas to help people out or to volunteer time.
Yeah. Today was definitely our biggest thing we've done so far. But, and I'm thinking about it. I did get your Christmas card, Howard. Thank you very much. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And Jackie. Thank you, Howard and Jackie.
Yes, definitely.
And Jeremy, I got your card. And thank you, Crystal and Tim. Eileen and Beth. I'm sad I didn't get one from Irene.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So they did lots of families. They got to feed a lot of families, and I think they worked hard and long hours too that day.
That's cool.
You are welcome, Brenda. So just be careful what you manifest, Brenda, and how you manifest it. Keep your intentions pure. Think things through. I thought you were still sending cards, Nick, because you said you were going to. You just got off work. Yeah. And Jason's fixing to go to work.
Yeah. I went to sleep for like 12 hours. Mm-hmm.
And the next day or two. And I think I should be getting a piece of equipment soon, any day now, from Dee's Ghost. And it's our parrot ears. He said that was going to be in the mail Friday.
That's cool.
So then all we need is like an SLS.
Yes.
We need an SLS and an ovilus, and that's about all we'll need.
That's the only two things that we really, that's it.
Yeah. See, it takes time to rebuild your arsenal for investigating and research, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's okay.
We're finally getting there, so that's cool. Yeah. I saw that Jesse was also going to do some sort of almost like a raffle, I guess, for a, what was it for? For a
Save Waverly Hills?
no, it's for I mean, it could have been to benefit that. I'm not sure, but it's for a portal, I think, right? I thought.
Oh, you're talking about what he was going to give away.
Yeah. I guess that was it.
What was the raffle though? How did you get to join it?
You had to pick a number. I think it was to donate. I don't know. It was like $10 or something like that. I don't know. The numbers were like 1 through 10. It's pretty good odds to come away with whatever the product was there, but whatever it was coming from Jesse. You know, it's good.
Yeah. I was just thinking if it was the new Jacob's Ladder thing or the Annabelle doll, I'd want to be entered in it in the raffle.
It wasn't one of those, but I can't blame them for not being able to do that. But I don't know. Yeah, I think it was a portal box. I believe he made it out of a lunchbox, an old lunchbox.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
No.
That is awesome. I have some old lunch boxes.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Look at this.
This is Annabelle.
Hello, Annabelle. How did you get inside our chat?
I know.
I hope if that's your real name, that's kind of interesting. Like the first and last name the same. I've heard names kind of like sort of like that. Like the first and last name were close. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having one of those and the Annabelle doll.
Yeah, the Annabelle doll is pretty cool.
Says the man that hates dolls.
It's just I don't know, the doll.
Yeah. Did you get the one for Jackie that he showed us? The Annabelle doll he showed everybody?
Yeah, the Jacob's Ladder thing is pretty cool. It's really cool how it goes from and just thinking it up to, designing, making it. Didn't take him no time.
No, it didn't really. Actually, it was pretty short-lived, or maybe not short-lived, but quickly executed.
Right. Yeah. I think it was just all the talk about it, and I hope he's selling them. A lot of people seem like they're interested in them. But if anybody's out there watching needs any kind of paranormal equipment of any kind, really just visit DeesGhost.com or look him up on Facebook. He makes for some really high quality stuff, and then for a really fair price.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's for Jackie. Yeah.
I don't know if they're talking to you or me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If the name is Jack, I'm going to assume that they're talking to me. Because Jack sounds like a guy name. It's for Jackie. Yeah, she told me she was going to get that doll. And then he got her a cool Grinch doll that's wearing a Jack Skellington outfit, too, for Christmas. Pretty cool looking.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm going to read this card for you, Jason. If anybody else wants a card, they can tell me. You got the Six of Cups.
Does that mean you get some sleep?
See what the supernatural meaning of it is. Huh?
I said, does that mean I'm going to get some sleep? 6 of Cups.
Oh no. Cups has to do with emotions, not sleeping.
Yeah.
It's a call to reconnect with pure, unbridled joy. When's the last time that you did something silly or unexpected just because it made you happy? Kind of like what you did today, I guess. The Six of Goblets tarot suggests life has been feeling heavy lately, and it's time to get out of the doldrums by doing things that genuinely make you happy. Whether that means making music, painting, simply eating a slice of warm apple pie, or whatever.
I mean, that's cool. I guess for me, it would be right now to get back up there and investigate whenever we can.
You probably need to sleep first.
Sleep would be great.
You sound like you need some.
I do. Yeah. When you get that weird feeling.
Howard said, "Thank you. I am pretty." Howard, I'm going to pull you a card. You didn't tell me to, but I'm going to anyways. And these ghosts that Howard posted is where you can get the Jacob's Ladder, the Annabelle doll, the portal, the pair of ears.
The
It has some
orb.
cool. It has some balls, the lighting balls, but they're not cat balls. They're like they're wooden. They're made in like a wooden nesting.
Yeah. Orbs.
Well, he calls them orbs, but I'm trying to describe what they're inside of. I don't know what you'd call it. Like a cradle, like a wooden cradle.
Yeah.
You got judgment in reverse.
Uh-oh.
Howard. He said, uh-oh. And it's the Archangel Michael in reverse. Have you been feeling burdened by shame or regret? The Judgment Tarot card, when reversed, shows you feeling self-critical or reflective. Like self-analyzing. Hey, Anne-Marie, how are you? And thank you, Jack, for whoever that was for. I'm assuming it's me. Howard says he is pretty, though. He said thank you. So for Howard's card, balance intuition with your logic and make decisions, and take time to really think through any and all possible repercussions of your actions to avoid regrets later. I got the copper ones. See, I didn't get the metal ones. I got the wooden, like they're in a wooden cradle.
Yeah, I think I'm going to order a couple more too.
I like them a lot. I think they're really neat.
I want to get I want to get a green one and a blue one.
No, I mean the outside of them. Like the lights are green and blue. One is green and one is blue, but the outside is brown on one. Like the nest is brown, and then the nest or the cradle is white on the other. So, like the cage, I don't know, the cage, whatever it is, the rib cage that they're in, whatever it is that they're inside of. Yeah, one of the lights is green and one's blue.
He's got a white one too.
A white light, yeah. I'm pretty sure mine are blue and green.
But
one of them goes off all the time. One of them I haven't used a lot. So honestly, I could be mistaken. It could be a different color. But one of them goes off all the time.
That goes to like we're talking about more of some of his cheaper end things he's got, but he makes music boxes and all kinds of fancy stuff. So
yeah, he has music boxes. He makes like a LED light up candle that has a small little I guess you'd say like an antenna that comes out of it. It's really sensitive to changes in the negative or positive changes in the atmosphere.
Mm.
I do have dowsing rods, and I just taught someone how to use them the other day. One of my fellow tarot card readers, she ordered some, and she messaged me, and I gave her the explanation behind them and like what they're used for in paranormal, as far as investigating, and what they're used for as far as reading, and what they used to be used for originally. Does he? Yeah. We may end up needing some of those in the future for sure.
Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, that's pretty cool that he offers that. Oh, and I guess I mentioned that he also offers insurance and all of his stuff too. So
Yes, he does. And it's
that's pretty cool.
affordable, and it's a complete replacement of the piece of equipment, and you don't even have to send it back. You just
Yeah,
have to show him it either broke or it doesn't work anymore, and you get another one. So, we got a coffin rim pod. We got I have a coffin music box that plays "Don't Fear the Reaper" by Blue Oyster Cult,
worked
which
out
is
the
one of
box.
my all-time favorite songs.
Yeah,
And they're actually going to play around here soon, local in concert.
yeah. I'm just gonna go there with a big sign that says "More cowbell." That's all I'm gonna do.
I know.
More
It's
cowbell.
got a lot of cowbell on the device that we ordered.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is what I was explaining, like how they originally were used to
Yeah,
find geographical, like ley lines, different energies, and water flow, like some streams and creeks and wells and stuff like that. They were used to find
right.
originally back when they first came about. He's getting a flashlight REM pod. Yeah, we kind of could
Yeah,
use one of those too, but you
yeah,
can
those
never
are
have
pretty
too many
cool.
flashlights ever.
Yeah,
And if you combine them with that too, then
yeah,
yes,
it's actually it's really neat and a really neat idea. You know.
that's not a bad idea for unmarked graves and graves that have missing headstones or whatever. Like if they just have like, and they're grown up and stuff and not well kept after, and they just have like a chunk of rock there or a very where you can't really see much except something flat there. You don't
Yeah.
even know if it's just a rock or a brick or it's a headstone that's been weathered over time. Yeah. Um, you can use them to do readings also. If you know your yes and your no response on your dowsing rods, you can do intuitive or psychic readings, like card readings, similar card readings, but asking yes and no questions, or if you need direction in a direction, if you need to know a direction of something, they can go to the left and they can go to the right and they can go forward.
Yeah. I think the last time we actually used them was at the temple, right? Or did we use them there?
I didn't use them there, but I think they got used there. The last time I used them was as a at a residential to find out what room that stuff, interesting things were happening in.
Mhm. Yeah, I knew we
Or
had
that,
them.
but I do like to use them for yes and no questions for myself. Use them to locate hotspots, which usually I can do that myself. But for the person that's there, it's kind of like an account confirmation when you're like, I think I feel this room being the most heavy energy. And it's a
Yeah,
confirmation though when you have the dowsing rods and they go whoop and they point
yeah.
toward the room that all the activities happen in. It's kind of just a confirmation, for the person that lives there.
Um, Speaking of the temple per se, did you see where Brian and Rochelle is going to be at the temple?
Are they?
They announced it, and then
Yes, awesome.
I feel like we had a little part in that.
Yeah, I messaged him and told him to come there, and then
But
gave him her
between
that lady's information.
between them and Jennifer and um,
Gave Jennifer
so
their information and told her that I told him to come there, and she was excited and was like, "Yeah, they need to come here. Give me their information."
yeah,
Jennifer Coots, that's
right.
awesome.
And then pushing, with Mustafa and telling how he enjoyed
You
it.
gonna be there too?
I don't know if he's coming, but I did say that we may be interested in going. And Jennifer, she loved that comment. So
Yeah.
of course, she likes us, we like her. So
Is that though? Is it open for investigating? It's not a film project. It's actually they're selling tickets or something.
yeah, it's a ticketed thing.
Yeah, because when he wanted their information, I told him if they set something up that would probably be interested
Yeah,
to go.
I told Brian that too. So
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He. I'm talking about him, not Jennifer.
Hey, I'm not awake. Okay.
I know. I can tell. That's why I said I think you need sleep before you do anything else.
Uh,
Yeah.
Thank
That
guys.
man walking right there.
No, I carry a gun every night, so yeah. Makes you feel better.
He sees a lot of dowsing rods. Is that what you're talking about, Howard? A lot of dowsing rods? I bet you they're really, really popular there in New Orleans.
I bet they could. Yeah.
See, I want to see that then. What time is that going to be? It's on Things, right? Your show on Things. I might have to watch that just to see because it's cool to watch other people use the same thing that you used to and see what responses they get with it, or what differences there might be.
Yeah.
And I don't know what EchoBox 3 is. I think, is that an app? I think it is.
Hmm.
All right. I will check it out. I want to see what you guys
Oh,
get.
that
I'm
goes
figure
back
it out
to
too.
you mentioned the app. I did see something earlier, today or yesterday. I don't remember. But Jesse posted that. I guess he's looking at developing an app.
Yeah, I told you somebody else that's going to be on our show next week has some apps developed.
Yeah. Let me tell
We
me
need to
that.
check them out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote them down a while back, but I can't remember what they were called. They sounded cool. Oh, what am I? Echo Box. I'm going to check that out. Echo Box 3. He said, yes, it is an app. Echo Box 3. It's just one word. Okay. How's it going, YouTube? I wish we had more YouTube viewers. I don't have a lot of followers, though, on YouTube. I need to find a way to get more. Then we wouldn't need to be sponsored. We'd already have sponsorship. I mean, we'd have to run ads, but I wouldn't care because we would get paid to use YouTube to do our thing. Echo Box 3 and Necrophonic apps. I have heard of Necrophonic and we have used it many times and used it with geoboxes and portals and stuff, but I don't think we've ever used the Echo Box. Have we? Do you remember? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I've heard of it though. Yeah.
Well, you normally try anything at least one time, just to see. So we're not really against it. People, people say a lot of negative things about apps, but there are a few that actually do what they are intended for. Get down. I used one at one time at the fee house, and I caught a really cool EVP there. So
what was it? Oh yeah,
the one that was telling us to go away. I mean, it was just clear as we're talking now. Crazy.
I gave the wrong date. Today's the 3rd,
right? Sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I'm retarded. So I gave the wrong dates, I guess. I gave the December? Because January 4th or 11th is the dates I gave Matt to be on the show. And he said January 4th. This is the 3rd.
No.
Today. I don't know how in the world that I got the 4th unless I was looking at December's calendar. Oh my God. I'm a dork.
Man. No biggie.
He's pretty cool. But we're going to watch the Harrisburg Haunting and then we're going to interview him about it because I haven't seen it. He sent it to me. I sent it to Jason so that we could both watch it. So, we can kind of review it and see what parts of it that we think are awesome and talk to him about it.
Yeah, I really want to watch that. I just haven't had a chance to.
Well, for some reason I asked him to be on the show tomorrow night I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. This is the third. I must have been looking at December. I don't know what I was thinking. I said
Probably.
4th or the 11th. You want to be on? Oh my gosh! So it'll have to be whatever next Monday is.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it had to be last month I was looking at. So it'd be the 10th.
That's cool.
Yeah. I've never done that one before. That's a new one. New one for me.
I can see it, happening with so much going on around, the Christmas time, New Year's, all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
mm.
Send me a link and I'll show you back what screen. What link? So, anyways, if he can come on next week, Matt Benton will be on, and we'll be talking about the Harrisburg haunting, and I will be watching it. Probably start watching it tonight and tomorrow. I've been trying to, binge watch Supernatural a little bit. Where did Jesus go? Jesus was in here and he left us.
Okay.
That's like the episodes in the season that I'm in right now, where Jesus casts like an apocalyptic zombie evil spirit plague and opened up a crack and let everyone out of hell that was a bad spirit on Supernatural.
Oh yeah. I watched all Supernatural. That's a pretty good show. It's got a good ending.
Spirit Talker. I have not. I didn't watch. I'm on season 15. I think honestly I've seen it all, but I'm going back and watching it again because I didn't see 16, so I want to watch it. But I like to rush up and remember, and not like I guess just oil the wheels before I ride the bike.
I just kind of recently did the same thing with Spider-Man. So I watched
Oh,
the
you
new.
went back and watched all the other ones?
Well, just the newer ones with the new guy in it.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
then
thought
went
you
to
meant all of them because
no.
Piper and her boyfriend were going to go watch the new Matrix, and she's never seen any of the other ones. And I was like, "You can't go watch the new Matrix without seeing the other ones. Are you crazy?" I said, "You have to watch the other ones, and then go watch this new one because that's just not going to make sense."
Yeah, that's not going to make any sense. Yeah.
Plus, you're missing out on all the awesomeness of the other ones because there's so many parts that I can remember that I loved before in the old, original first Matrix movies.
Yeah.
Specifically the first one. I haven't tried Spirit Talker, Charles, as an app. I'm down to try all of these and check them out. I mean, I wouldn't even mind doing like a review over them. Like if we did an episode where like apps versus physical equipment,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Why don't we just get Keanu Reeves to come on the show?
No, I wish.
Yeah. You never know. We'll talk to him about Constantine.
We can both message him. It's an app. I'll check it out. And I want to find out the ones that Matt designed. And if Jesse designs one, then we can review the ones that Matt designed and the one that Jesse designs for apps also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a cool subject. I think apps versus equipment, or apps and equipment, pros and cons, like what you like about it, what you don't like about it, what's good about it. EchoBox has no words in it. I need to check it out.
Yeah. I'm still trying to do my Danny Trejo project. So if anybody out there is listening to me,
what is your project?
Go to my Facebook page and you'll see a post on there. Just write Danny Trejo's name over and over and over. We're going to do it until he replies to me.
Because I messaged him like a year ago to ask him to be on the show.
Yeah, we're going to. Just we're gonna
Twice.
do the power of consciousness or whatever, and just do it
You mean
on.
manifesting?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, if you told me, then I could help you, but I didn't know you're doing that.
Bro, I didn't know if you didn't see my post. I thought you commented on it.
Nope, I did not. Nope.
So I did. I did. I
I
did.
messaged him privately.
I did too. But I did like a Candyman version. I was like, you say his name 3 times and maybe he'll appear. So it's like, at Danny Trejo. So just go on there until he figures out, tries to look at what we're doing.
Trying to steal my thunder there. Danny Trejo.
Well, go comment on it, his name. Do it 3 times.
I'd rather just put it all over Facebook or anywhere else. It'd be nice if he just messaged back the private messages.
It says it actually says he does. I guess he just, I'm sure he's super busy, but it does say
Or
that.
we could just go to one of his restaurants and then we could probably see him and ask him. Because I actually looked him up and commented on the restaurants too. He has a taco Mexican restaurant thing. More than one. Yeah, that's why I messaged him. Because I was like, maybe we could go there.
Yeah.
And I was looking that up. And then there was another guy that was in From Dusk Till Dawn with him. One of the other actors. I can't remember his name, but I messaged him too.
I always like Danny Trejo. He's in some cool movies.
Yeah, he is. He's in the Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yeah, and Halloween. He was in that. He was in Dead and Tombstones, one of my favorite ones. That's pretty cool.
Dead End Tombstone?
Yeah.
It's called Dead End Tombstone?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it. That's weird. I don't even think I've heard of it.
Yeah, he's in a gang, and his gang turns on him and kills him. But the devil sends him back to kill all of his gang. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's set in the Old West, so it's kind of neat.
He said Billy Corgan. I actually think I messaged him one time too, and I've watched some of his like live Q&As on Instagram, and I actually think he responded back to some of my comments because I've had a big, huge fixation with Billy Corgan ever since I was probably like 13 or 14, and he was my favorite musician growing up, my favorite band growing up, Smashing Pumpkins. And then it came,
You never know. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, no, that'd be way cool. That'd be even cooler than Danny Trejo. Billy Corgan is the singer for Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
You know how awesome they are? Oh, my gosh.
Luck with some, Ari came on. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
If anybody knows, Ari Lyman plays, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, and then not long after that, I met another one, the second Jason. What's his name? Gillette. His last name is Gillette. His first name is some strange name. It's not like a plain, normal, everyday that you hear name or whatever, but Remington. Is it Remington? Gillette? Something like that. Anyways, it was pretty cool. He didn't like it when I mentioned Ari. I think they have competition because he didn't have that great of things to say about him.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, you're just Jasons in different movies. Can't we be like separately awesome? Like he was a kid Jason. You were not a kid Jason. You were a grown up Jason.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I messaged Robert Englund. You did too. I messaged Wes Carpenter, Wes Craven, John Carpenter, and Wes Craven. Messaged both of them. I messaged Stephen King. I think actually, honest to God's truth, Stephen King wouldn't be as hard to get on as someone else.
It's hard to get a hold of him. I've tried numerous times.
Oh, have you?
Oh yeah, and then of course John Carpenter would be cool. Wes Craven died, so we can't have him.
John Carpenter would be cool.
Of course I've messaged Robert Englund. I don't know how many times now.
Yeah. I know you have.
He's my favorite. His wife's responded to me. She handles all of his stuff, but
Mhm.
it's really hard to get him because he's booked a lot.
I have an
Okay.
idea for someone to message, but I don't see them responding back. But yeah, hey, you know what? Manifest it, make it happen. Right? You know who plays Walker Texas Ranger now, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
Mm-hmm.
The just honestly, the show's not any good. But yeah,
I didn't really care for it anyways before that.
yeah, it's just I don't know. It's definitely not. They should have called it something different. They shouldn't have called it Walker Texas Ranger. It's nothing to do with the first with Chuck Norris has nothing to do with that. So it's just weird and it's not
Chuck
even written.
Norris. Chuck Norris is like a god.
Yeah, Chuck Norris is awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's so awesome that the Navy sings cadence about him. Okay. U.S. Navy sings cadence about Chuck Norris and how awesome he is.
I mean, he was in
So
the Navy.
they sing about what was it? About his roundhouse kick.
Oh God.
Yeah, they're like Chuck Norris roundhouse kick. If you see Chuck Norris standing on a hill, um, if you see Chuck Norris standing on a hill, something. It's you. He's about to kill or something like that. Like you better watch your butt because he's coming to kill you. Yeah, it's funny.
He lives. He's from Oklahoma. Um,
Are you for real?
yeah, he doesn't live in Oklahoma now, but he is from Oklahoma.
I didn't know that.
Um,
Honestly, I did not know he was actually originated from Oklahoma. That's
yeah,
crazy. Garth Brooks.
yeah, he's from Oklahoma.
Message. I'm surprised you didn't message him. I mean, he probably doesn't have anything paranormal to talk about, but so hopefully next week, since I got the dates mixed up because I'm a dork and I was looking at December, I guess, when I booked it next Monday. Matt Benton should be on and we should be talking about the Harrisburg haunting, you guys. So just in case y'all are interested in that, we did watch The Sleepless Unrest and it was very good. I've watched it. We watched it for a preview before it was actually released at a little, the Wiley Theater or the Whip. Yeah, I think it was a Wiley Theater.
Yeah, I think so.
Look at this.
In Illinois.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a cute little neat, quaint, kind of old antiques feeling theater. And
It was at the premiere.
yeah, it was pretty cool because we got to meet Vera and Kendall, and she's a nice lady.
Jennifer and Corey.
Yeah, and we got to meet Jennifer and Corey. And now that they're selling the house, I don't know if they'll ever come on the show, but they had said if we ever messaged them, which we couldn't get a hold of them or a response, that they would come on the show and talk about or do an interview.
I think they still own it. I don't think they've sold it.
They haven't sold it yet. It's still for sale.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
They're probably waiting to see who it's drawn to. Does that make sense?
I mean, it could. I mean, the first thing they said right out of the gate is we're not selling it to Zach Baggins. That's the first thing they said.
So if anybody wanted to, help us buy it, we'd be totally down for that.
Yeah, what is it? It was $2.something million, right? Wasn't it?
Oh God, yeah, that would be a big sponsorship.
I think it was. I think it was 2 something. If anybody doesn't know, they own the Conjuring House, the real Conjuring House. So,
Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was going to go there, and then I saw that they were selling it, but they were still doing tours after that. I mean, investigations after that.
Yeah, they honored all the people who had stuff booked.
Yeah.
And I think they still do it. They said up until whatever owner buys it, but yeah, I would definitely buy it if I could.
And we can ask Matt about the Conjuring House and his experiences there because he was there, for a while. If he was filming, he had to be there for several days.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure. It's just another take on it. We've talked to so many people that's been involved with that place.
Do you mean animal paranormal, like the group, like the person, like Josh, or do you mean a ran into a weird human or an animal in the paranormal field? Because that's a yes, also. Human, yes. People that dabble in witchcraft and think that they're, like Dungeons and Dragon druids and stuff like that, conjuring up some bad crap and bad juju. Ran into those, and I've ran into some animals that I think were shapeshifters and a product of some kind of dark magic. So that would be the weird animals that I've seen. Not any animals that I already had seen prior to that. None of them were weird.
Yeah.
No werewolves yet. That'd be cool.
I don't think I've seen any weird stuff like that with animals. No. But the Conjuring House will probably always be haunted. Yeah, it's not just the house; it's the land.
Yeah.
Just the history of the land where it's at is crazy.
But also the witch Bathsheba.
Yeah, Bathsheba, and that's something. Um, it's not really talked about much, but there's a
This was
graveyard.
actual paranormal. She said actual paranormal. If you see a cat and it follows you everywhere, but it's not real and it vaporizes into like a puff of smoke and it's gone, I would have to call that paranormal.
Yeah.
I'm not normal.
No, definitely not.
We have not been to the Sally house, but I'm pretty sure we interviewed that lady.
I think so.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we'd like to go there. We've been talking to Eileen. She said something about going to the Allen house, which is in Oklahoma, or it's in Arkansas.
Um,
Yeah, in Arkansas, I think.
well,
So,
we're definitely
but we also may revisit a couple of other places local, and then um, there's some new locations we're wanting to visit that aren't far away. They're still, Oklahoma or Arkansas areas.
yeah. We're
What
really
lady
looking
was it? What was her
getting
name?
back out there.
Let me look, Carl. I'm sure the ladies came on from that show.
Yeah, we're gonna do some more stuff this year. With past year or so with COVID, it's really kind of messed everything up for everybody. Um, but what? You can't let that stuff just keep you down or keep you in locked up and all that stuff and afraid. You gotta live your life. So it's like we know there's serial killers and whoever else out there, but doesn't mean you stay in all the time and you're afraid to go outside.
No, no, only when there's a pandemic.
Yeah, I'm over it, man, for real.
Huh?
So I'm just over that. I just think I don't know. We can't let us, the media or whatever else scare you from doing living your life. Take precautions and do what you need to do, but
See, I know who Denise Pradmore is, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't her. And I'm not even sure it was the same house. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm looking up the banner that I posted for the interview that we did with this lady. And I might be completely wrong. It might have been Sally. Let's see. I can't remember. Can you?
No, I honestly don't. I think maybe if I was in a better state of mind, maybe right now, but
It was a while back, though.
yeah. But yeah, you guys make sure you go back and watch this over from the beginning and go on our page, Not Terror Collective, and watch the video and everything.
I'm wrong. It was the Boyd house, Carl. The lady's name was Sally. Or no, it wasn't Jill. It's Jill Shelley. I thought it was the Sally house.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
Who's on after us?
Mm.
Hang on. Is there anyone on after us tonight?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look on the host pages.
Yeah, so is there anybody got any questions out there for you might want to ask us about anything paranormal besides, maybe like where we've been or whatever, I don't know. But we've been pretty lucky to have investigated some of
We're
the most
definitely the last show on thing. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say we've been lucky enough to investigate some of those haunted places in the country, and that really contributes to honing your top of your investigative skills together, your style, and really kind of figure yourself out while you're out there in the field.
So Matt said he could come on now if we wanted him to, but I haven't watched the movie, so I wouldn't know what to say about it. He can come on though if you want him. You want him to come on? There's no one coming on after us on Pun or on things.
Well, I mean, it's no knock to him or anything, but I'd rather watch the movie first. But not that we couldn't just talk about whatever, but that's fine.
We can talk about his experiences there.
But as far as the film goes, I really want to see it.
Okay, he said he'll do next Monday.
Got any big investigations coming up? I would say yes and no. I mean, because we don't have anything necessarily scheduled, but we have a lot of plans for this year, what we're going to do, and some places we're going to go to. So as far as anything on paper, not necessarily, but
probably the Lions.
Oh, the Stone Lions Inn.
The Stone Lion Inn.
Yeah.
Or Stone Lions Inn. There's a couple of places that we've been invited to that aren't local. One was in Texas by a friend of ours that we met at the Haunted Hill House when we met Brian and Michelle. Right. There was a lady that we met there that night, and she was put in our group, and we just kind of connected with her, and she invited us to come back. She said we could stay at her house or whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's gonna be cool.
And there's an alien gravesite there, right?
Yeah, in Aurora, Texas.
Aurora, Texas. So we're looking to collaborate with her. Her name is Alicia, and I think said Shannon's going to be doing an investigation with her also. Somewhere, it's the Old Basin. Is that Old Park Hotel? Old Park Hotel.
I think that's
Old
right.
Park Hotel, because the Old Basin Hotel is in the Eureka Springs. It's the sister hotel to the Eureka Spring, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs. I would like to get into those this year as well and do both of those. That'd be awesome. If we can, we'll let everyone know ASAP. So if anyone wants to come and join us, they can. There's Adam.
We're gonna do something. I don't know exactly where it's gonna be or what the event will be, but we're gonna do something that's ticketed, so you guys can join us on an investigation and do an event. So
I'd like to do something local for that to help out somewhere local, if they'd be willing to if they'd like to do that.
Yeah, I think that's going to be something we might hook up with the Fort Smith History Museum that we've been trying to. So,
Spring camp out at the cemetery this spring. That's awesome. Oh, he said he was just at that hotel, Dan and Connie. The Molly Brown house?
hmm.
Or are you talking, or is he talking about Old Park Hotel?
You may be talking about that one because that's in Texas.
Yeah, he's talking about it is in Texas. Yeah, we're trying to work out something to do that when in several months from now with Alicia and Shannon, I think.
Yeah.
And then there's another friend of ours that really wants to do some investigating in Arkansas. And I had a couple of residentials that have contacted us to do some investigations in Arkansas. And there's a friend of ours, like I said, that doesn't have a team that may join us if we can, swing that way. If she's not too far out of the way and we can go do those investigations and bring her with us. She has another team. Yeah, Old Park Hotel. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And then Eileen had had mentioned Allen House, and I wouldn't mind checking out the Allen House. I just can't remember who we talked to from there. So we talked to so many people. Sometimes I don't remember. I get them mixed up, I think.
It really does. It really does go jumble all together sometimes.
You don't go back there. Okay. Yeah, if they don't care if it's a public thing where they're selling tickets, which it probably is, because I think it would probably end up being through Paranormal Explorations of America, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I'll have to ask Shannon. But I think it is. Then it would probably be a ticketed event where we would sell tickets to it. And yeah, you could go for sure. And I wouldn't mind doing the David Owen house.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be expensive to get there, but we have a free invitation to stay there or to investigate it.
Yeah, I mean, and I really like going to California. So I mean,
Oh, I do too. I love it. My favorite place. If we go to Southwest Missouri, contact David Glidden. I know that name. He must be my friend on Facebook. Molly Brown House is still a private museum. If it's in Denver, I probably won't be going there anytime soon. That's pretty far.
Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next time I go through there, I'm definitely going to go to the Stanley. So I want to go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's asking about the Molly Brown house in Denver. But it's good to know about those places. So if you ever go somewhere, you can actually go to more than one location at that time, since you're not going to go back there repeatedly. It'd be.
Yeah, which is kind of what I don't know. I wish we could have made time to go to Bobby Mackey's while we're at Waverly Hills, because it's 2 hours down the road. Oh well, next time.
I want to go to the Titanic Museum.
Yeah, I don't really care for Branson, but yeah, I'd go there.
I don't care. It's the Titanic Museum. I don't care where it's at because it's not that far.
No, it's not far. It's just I don't like going to Branson. So
You said 4-state paranormal haunting history. Let me see. No, state, not 4-star. Going to Kentucky in March. Awesome. To the temple?
To Kentucky. The temple's not in Kentucky.
Oh, wait.
Waverly's in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The other big place we went to. But I don't think that's where you're going. Titanic Museum is in Branson,
Missouri.
How far are you from there, Adam? I don't know, honestly. Like, how long does it take you to get from where you're at? You live in San Antonio, right?
Yeah, that's like 12 hours from here.
Oh, and Jeremy's home. That's cool. Jeremy came home today.
Hey!
Yeah, for Jeremy.
Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, Branson takes what? 3 hours to get there? No, 2.5 hours, something like that.
Mhm.
in here. I don't know. Branson to me has always been for little kids or really old people.
No, there's all kinds of cool stuff to do there.
I've never had a good time in Branson.
Well, you didn't go to the right places.
Maybe.
I went and saw like some martial arts stuff there, and like acrobatics and acrobatic stuff there. They always have a huge Christmas thing, which is
Mhm.
awesome, and not for little kids and old people. It's for like everybody. And they have a huge, I don't know how you don't remember this or think about it, the Halloween thing that they have. It's like a pumpkin festival where they have more pumpkins there than probably like anywhere else.
Yeah.
And they
Of
have
course.
all kinds of stuff made out of pumpkins. Like everything there is made out of pumpkins.
Yeah. I don't
You
know.
can't say you wouldn't want to go to that.
No, I mean that's cool, but I don't know. I just the last time I was there, I didn't have a good time. They charged me $60 to get in this amusement park I didn't even want to go to, and then it just wasn't a good time for me. I don't know.
Huh. Is this connected? Are we having a synchronistic moment? Molly Brown House, private museum. She said, right? And I said, I want to go to the Titanic Museum,
Yeah.
right? And she said, Molly Brown survived the sinking of the Titanic.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that not weird? I didn't know that. I just was talking about the Titanic Museum because I've been wanting to go there really bad, and it's not far away. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I saw that. I've seen the Ghost Adventures has gone there, and I've seen that the Rafe Chasers has been there. I don't know. It's developing a reputation for having something, something there. So
Molly Brown?
no, the Titanic.
Oh, I already knew about it. It has something, but I didn't know about the Molly Brown house, and I definitely didn't know that they were like I didn't connect the two dots either. That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Slingshot a pumpkin across the yard. Yeah, what I would do is like if you didn't like, Branson, let me pick out some cool stuff to do and you just go. We can go to the Titanic Museum and some other haunted locations that are there. And then the pumpkin thing. Man, the pumpkin thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be okay. But then
Yeah.
you're putting this there sometime in October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or maybe September.
Mhm.
I don't know if they start it that early like some places do. I do know where Melbourne Manor is. I have heard of it. Seen some stuff about it, I think, on Facebook and YouTube, some live stuff there, Melbourne Manor. I think John's been there too.
Oh yeah,
I think.
I can see that.
John or Jeremy have been there.
I just finished Chaser. Yeah, I did a Paracon, Oklahoma Paracon with the Rape Chasers.
If I might have met him, I might have liked him and changed my tune, but I didn't like him before that, so.
Yeah, they were all right.
I had a personal reason to not like him, so.
Mhm.
If I would have met him that day at the Black Will thing or that weekend, they were different than my dealing with them, then I might have liked them. I don't know.
Yeah, I had to, he left me all alone. I had to go on stage all by myself.
Mm-hmm. You should have invoked your spirit animal.
Yeah.
And you guys get some pretty neat experiences at the Melbourne Manor in Iowa? Also, if anyone else wants a reading real quick, if you want to let me know. It's about time for us to be over. There's nobody, after us. We can't stay on too long because Jason has to get ready for work. But
Yeah.
if anyone wants a reading real quick that I didn't give one to earlier because you weren't here, I'd be more than glad to give you one. Not straight TV.
And Adam, if you didn't know, the UFO crash in Texas, there's a bunch of stuff on it on YouTube. Look up the Aurora, Texas, an alien crash or whatever.
Or burial site or crash site.
Yeah.
Mineral Wells, Texas. Yeah, that's where we were.
Yeah, been there.
I'll be in Mineral Wells next month for an investigation. That's where we went to Haunted Hill House, and then we went to darn, what was that place called where the Goatman's Bridge is at?
It's is it Denison? Maybe.
Nope, not Denton.
No, I don't know, but it's not that far.
Little small one, like just like 5-letter name, I think. The place that it was. Oh, are you serious? Get the hell out of here.
What is it? Stupid stuff.
I'm gonna get mad at these dudes. Idiots. Bye, Brenda. Have a good night. Thank you for joining and talking to us.
Bye.
Contact Josh Hurd for info on the Melbourne. It is Denton, but it's not literally. It's not. Hey, on a. It's not. The bridge is not called the Denton Bridge. It's like there is a line there, and where that bridge is at, it turns from Denton into somewhere else. I swear. I thought it was called Alton. Alton. Is it not Alton?
No, that's it.
Alton. Alton, because it's almost my last name. Yeah, it was Alton.
I think it's even the name of the bridge, isn't it? Old Alton Bridge or whatever.
Yeah, and it's because it's like a line there where you're in Denton and you're in Alton, I believe. I think. It's like
I don't know. It's a pretty
say
cool place.
hello, Miss Anne. Good night, Carl. Thanks for joining and conversating with us. I'll check your show out tomorrow at 5, right? It's 5 Central Standard Time.
You guys, make sure you guys go back and watch our video from today, guys.
Yeah, cool. If you go back to the beginning of this and you do replay, you'll see our project live video. See you tomorrow at 5 Central Standard Time.
Okay.
And someone got these 7 of bones. Let's do what Matt said. Yep, next Monday, Matt Benton will be on with us, and we're going to talk about and review the Harrisburg haunting. Hey, Joshua. San Angelo, Texas. Charles is from Texas also. Good night, Charles.
See ya. Thanks for watching.
Like he's right. If you look up Denton, Texas, and you look up Goatman's Bridge, it'll take you there. But when I researched it, the bridge was like the Alton Bridge, and it was because it was on some kind of border where it turns into from Denton into Alton, I believe. And we went there with Miss Alicia also, Alicia Howarth, that we met at the Haunted Hill House. She went with us to the bridge also as well.
Yep.
I'm getting a dry throat.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find too. It's not difficult.
No, but you want to probably go there more close to like somewhere like this time of the year, maybe. I don't know. But when we went, it was like spring, and there were a lot of people there.
I would, yeah. Now's probably a good time. Yeah.
I'm probably in the evening.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I'm like, and take a Ouija board and a doll and a voodoo book. No, I'm just kidding. Black Magic Book of Death. Joking.
Our BuzzFeed Unsolved guys, I think they took a Ouija board.
They did, yeah. That was why I wanted to go, because I watched that video and it got me all amped up because those guys are awesome. I love them. And I've messaged them and I've asked them to come on the show and I haven't heard back. But I will message them again because I would be ecstatic. So ecstatic if they came on.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Would you not? They're pretty awesome. I would be ecstatic.
Yeah, I like those guys. They're funny.
Dare I say they'd probably be one of the most exciting people to interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they do this, but more extreme every day.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys you probably heard of them. If not, but go check them out. They're pretty cool. I got some good videos.
And you could totally tag them and tell them that they should be on the show.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So they do some great stuff. It's funny. It's good.
Check them out on
No,
YouTube. All of their stuff is on YouTube. You can watch everything that they do. Look up the Goatman's Bridge investigation. But they talk about stuff about unexplained murders from like decades and the 1800s and stuff like that too. So they don't only do investigations. And then they go into what are the believed, explanations behind unsolved murders or unsolved deaths or bodies that weren't found or like Jack the Ripper stories or anything like that. So
yeah,
they're pretty cool dudes.
yeah,
Yeah.
they complement each other well, so it works.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They're like the perfect peanut butter jelly combo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Jason's going to fall asleep on us, and it's past our time. So next Monday, Matt Benton will be on, and we will be talking about the Harrisburg haunting behind the scenes, doing, like talking about a review of it or whatever. Me and Jason are going to watch it this week. Sometimes Jason's going to have to watch it this week. You got homework.
Yeah, I'm
And,
watching it.
yeah, and we'll probably ask Matt Benton about the Conjuring House while he was there filming and stuff, So if you have any questions for him about the Conjuring House or about the Harrisburg haunting, have them ready next Monday night here at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Things Network and on Pun One and on Things Network on YouTube. Also check out the Spectral Sailor on Facebook. Every episode streamed onto there, and the Spectral Sailor on YouTube. Every episode is streamed onto there. They are archived. They're all archived in order. So check them out.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. And check out Night Terror Collective page because we did something awesome there today. We shared it on this show tonight at 8 o'clock. So everyone keep it creepy. Have a happy 2022.
Bye.
Join us next Monday. Good night.